Hello and welcome back to Bougie and Budget. Today I created this makeup look. It's very springtime appropriate, springtime inspired because of the very bronzy skin, the nude lip, and especially these eyes. I am testing a couple of new products on my eyes, including this Maybelline single shadow in the shade Acid Rain. I think that this is the coolest blue. I can't wait to use it more like all over in a future look, but today I don't know if you can see it super well because of my crappy camera quality, but I've got it all over my lower lash line and I think it looks super cool and vibrant for the spring. And then I also tested out this Makeup Revolution palette. Makeup Revolution is a brand that is exclusive to Ulta that kind of dupes higher end palettes and higher end products. So I wanted to try this out. It was only $7. So I'm gonna kind of give a little mini review of this at the end of the video. And yeah, so if you wanna see how to get this vibrant, bronze, smoky, dramatic springtime makeup look, then just keep on watching. Okay, jumping right into the eyes because my face is already, I have my foundation on, I have my eyebrows done, and we're going into the Makeup Revolution Iconic 2 palette with a fluffy brush and that beautiful matte mauve purple shade. And I'm just putting this in my crease all the way into the inner corner and buffing this kind of above the crease and below. I'm really kind of getting this color everywhere. I want it to be the main shade in the crease. So now I'm taking the Milani Luminoso blush and using it as a shadow. I'm taking a slightly more precise crease brush and putting this just in the crease, not above, not below. I just want to warm up the crease area just a little bit with this color. So now I'm taking that beautiful shimmery gold shade I just pointed at, and I'm going to spray a flat shader brush with the Wet n Wild Photofocus setting spray to intensify the shimmer and the color of this shadow. But as you can see, not much is happening even though I sprayed the brush. So I literally am going to dunk this brush into water, and I don't want it to be like soaking wet, so I got a little bit of the moisture off, but I want it to be pretty wet. And when I did that and went into the shadow with a pretty heavy hand, I was finally able to get the pigmentation and shimmer that I wanted out of that color. So, moving right along. The second to last shade in this palette is a beautiful deep plum purple, and I want to just put this on the outer corner, like the outer V of my eye, and drag it slightly into the outside of the crease. Not all the way in, but just a little ways of the way, if that makes sense. And just buffing that in and blending, blending, blending. That is truly the key to any eye makeup look. So having a lot of fallout issues, these shadows are quite powdery, so just making sure you go in and wipe that all away. So now I'm taking that really, really pretty shimmery green shade that I just pointed at, and I'm packing this just right on top of the gold just to intensify it, and I thought the green might be cool on top of the gold. And yeah, so now we're going into the darkest shade in the palette on that, I think that's the same brush I was using earlier, maybe not, on a precise crease brush. And I'm just going to focus this just on the outer V of the eye. I'm not going to drag this into the crease at all. I just want this on the outer V to add some dimension and a little bit more smokiness to this look. So now I'm taking that fluffy brush we started with and that mauve matte shade that we started with, and I'm just taking a little bit of this, not like loading up my brush, but just a little bit to kind of go through and blend everything together and make sure there's no harsh lines and no, just nothing that looks patchy or harsh or anything like that. Just blending everything together. So now that we've wiped away that fallout, now we're going to highlight the brow bone with that, the lightest shade in the palette, which is a matte, and then the lightest shimmer shade. We're going to mix those and highlight the brow bone. Okay, moving on, we're going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair. And I like to just kind of dot this under my eyes. I don't want to slather it because it does crease a bit. So I'm blending this out with my Real Technique sponge, which I absolutely love. If you haven't tried these, you need to. They're $5. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them really anywhere, I think, now. And they're so good. Okay, so Now we're taking this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder that my sister got me for my birthday. And this stuff's awesome for brightening and bringing light to the under eyes. So I'm just going to kind of bake a little bit with this. Okay, so now we're mixing, I mixed the two colors I used in my crease, that matte mauve shade and the Milani Luminoso blush, and I just applied those under my lash line to kind of make everything match. Now I'm wetting that angled brush and going into the Maybelline Acid Rain Single Shadow. I love this blue. It's so cool. I really packed this onto my brush and I'm just lining my lower lash line with it for a really fun pop of this blue color. Just putting it right on top of those creased shades that I just barely put down. Now I'm going in with my NYC liquid eyeliner. This stuff is amazing for doing a wing. It's seriously so good. And I did my wing off camera because I can't do it on camera yet. It's pretty hard for me. So yeah, now I'm using mascara. This is the Maybelline Colossal Volum'Express mascara in the shade Glam Black. And if you've watched any of my other videos, I know there's only 2 other ones besides this one, but I am obsessed with this mascara. I use it all the time. It's my favorite. If you guys have recommendations for any other kinds of mascara I should try that are volumizing, I would love that because I'm just addicted to this one. Now the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara. I like to use this as a second coat mascara because I find it isn't as clumpy that way. So now I'm taking the NYX Slide On, Glide On, Stay On eyeliner. And this is in the shade Tropical Green, and it is super cool on the waterline. So I'm just lining my waterline with that for an extra pop of color. And then going in with my Hula bronzer from Benefit to bronze up my skin. Madison also got me this for my birthday, so thanks to her. This stuff is super pigmented, as you could see when I first applied it, but it blends out beautifully, so it's not difficult to work with at all. If you accidentally go in with a heavy hand like I did, it's not a big deal. It blends out like a dream and bronzes up the skin. Great. So now I'm taking this precise, I think this is actually an eyeshadow brush, but I really like to use it to contour my nose because it kind of has a flat tip. And I'm just contouring with the Hula bronzer, and I like to take that nose contour all the way up to where my brows begin. I think that it just kind of makes everything look seamless and natural. And now I'm taking this Real Techniques blush brush and this really pretty little Tarte Amazonian clay blush in this shade Party. And I got this as a little free birthday gift from Sephora. So that was fun. And I really love this color. It's nice and natural and can go with like any look. Now I'm taking the new Wet n Wild Megaglow highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. And I thought this color was going to be like too dark for me to use as a highlight. But once I'm all bronzed and blushed and all that jazz, it actually works and I really like it. It's a very like wet looking highlight, not chunky, not like glittery at all. It's really nice and you can make it very, very intense, which is cool. So yeah, just putting this on my Cupid's bow, my nose, just kind of everywhere. Now I'm taking the Maybelline Nude Lipstick in the shade Blushing Beige. It's one of my favorite nude lipsticks from the drugstore. And I'm topping it off with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee, just for a little bit of glossy shine. And that completes the look. Now I'm setting it with the Milani Make It Last setting spray, which is awesome. You should try it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this makeup look. I had a lot of fun creating it. I think that it turned out really well despite having to work a little bit hard with these shadows. I find that the texture is sort of inconsistent from shade to shade throughout. You do get several shades that are really great, but some not so much. Some are just not as pigmented. I find that with the shimmers, that if you wet them, like soak your brush in water like you saw me do, and really get in there into the shadow with the wet brush, then you will get the pigmentation and shimmer that you want. But if you don't do that, then they're kind of lackluster. But I mean, for $7, like, I think that it is a pretty good palette for the price. The colors are beautiful, and like I said, some shades are awesome, some are okay, and if you're patient and you work with it a little bit, I think that it's really quite good. This little one from Maybelline that I tested just on my lower lash line, I think is going to be awesome. It's really pigmented. I know you can't see, it kind of just looks like black in this video, but in person it really is a vibrant, beautiful blue, and I can't wait to use it, like I said, all over my lid and kind of like a blue smoky eye in the future. Okay guys, that is it for this video. Please thumbs it up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below and let me know if there's any products that you would like to see me test out. I specifically test more of the affordable products. I'm the budget side of our channel, so anything from the drugstore, anything affordable that you want me to test out or use in a video, I would love to hear your comments, or just anything else that you want to comment about. Please subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any more tutorials or any more fun from our channel. And that's it. We will see you in our next video. Thanks!